everyone an everyday glam look. So I hope you guys keep watching while I make up America. So today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I bought this palette last year after one of my friends said she absolutely loved it. So here is the palette. And it has like every kind of shade you can think of, matte, shimmers, and this has been like my go-to palette for like the last year. So for this look I will be using this palette. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows and my eyes, and the base that I'm going to use is the Urban Decay Primer Potion as well as the Benefits Professional Primer. So I'm super oily, so I love the Benefits Professional Primer. It helps keep my face mattified. So I'm just going to apply this onto my eyelids. I've already cleaned and moisturized my face today. I like super exfoliated. So my face is super clean. I moisturized with the Origins Mushrooms Moisturizer. I actually really like it. I've only tried it. I got a sample package from Sephora during their sale. So I just applied the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to apply this Benefits Cosmetic Primer. And I'm mainly going to put it like at my T-zone just because I'm super oily. I love the way this smells. Now I'm going to do my brows. So for my brows, I'm going to use the NYX eyebrow pencil. It's the one in brown. It looks like this. And then I also use the one in dark brown. So I use both of them because I feel like the combo between these gives me like the perfect color for my eyebrows. Otherwise they're like too dark or too light. So I start by using the dark shade to just line my eyebrows. I'll fluff them up first. So when I'm doing with the light color, it's just kind of filling in the hairs, and I try to like move in the direction of the hairs. And I always try to make the tips of my eyebrows like darker than I make the center. But if I make a mistake, I just use concealer to kind of fix it. So now I'm going to go in with concealer to line my eyebrows. I've been using this Revolution Conceal and Define. And I feel like it's like a perfect dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I think it's called. So I really like it, and I always use it as a base on top of my primer. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush like this. If there's a lot, I kind of just brush it off, and then I'm just gonna line my eyebrows. So I've already primed my face. I'm gonna take a wet beauty blender and spray it with this MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm gonna use what I've been using for like my drugstore foundation. It's this Maybelline 24-hour foundation in Warm Sun. Ha! That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's supposed to go on my face, but I got it other places. So I try to pack like the most foundation on like my chin and then build it up. I have a dog, obviously. So for brushes, I'm mainly going to be using like this Anastasia brush that comes with every single Anastasia palette, as well as this Morphe brush set that I got from Ulta. It came in this gold package. I don't know if it has a name, but I've loved this brush set since I got it. So these are the two brush sets that I'm going to use. So the first color I'm going to go with is going to be a really light color, and then I'm going to deepen kind of my crease. So the first color I'm going to use is this color right here. I'm just going to go in and then tap it and just cover my crease with it. And I'm going to go in like a couple times just so that it's deepened. And now I'm taking that same color and I'm just kind of putting it on my crease and like flicking it out so I have some definition to the corners. So next, with the same Anastasia brush, I'm going to go in with the color right next to this light yellow. It's kind of like a pinkish, orangish color. I'm going to go in and tap it, and I'm going to go right over that yellowish color, just not as high. And I'm brushing this on more of like a half circle than I am like trying to brush it outwards. So all I'm going to do is just keep packing on similar colors. Like I'm starting with the lightest color and then I'll keep packing on darker colors until my crease is as deep as I want it. gonna blend this out. And now I'm gonna go in with this color. It's kind of like a more orangish red. Now I'm gonna go in with this color. It's more of like an orangish red. And I'm gonna pack that onto my crease. Like I said, I'm just going in kind of a half circle shape. And I'm not bringing this like all the way up. But I do want it to be deep. So I'm gonna go in with that same color, but I'm gonna try to pack on more in the outer V and then kind of drag it back towards the middle. So I'm gonna go in with a clean Anastasia brush, and now I'm gonna blend it out. So this brush is clean, and I'm gonna blend out the edges of this darker red color. So I want my crease to be like way deeper, so I'm actually gonna go into the Morphe 3502 palette, which is this palette right here. I absolutely love this palette. It's like really pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which I think is called Brick, and I'm gonna deepen my crease with that color. I'm gonna pack more of it on in the corners, just like I did that red color, and then drag it to the middle. blend it out with the same brush. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this e.l.f. crease brush, eye crease brush. I got it from like Walgreens, and I'm going to go in with this color and I'm going to start to deepen my outer V. So first I'm going to like carve out my outer V, and then I'll start packing in the color. So I'm starting with the lighter brown first, and then I'll deepen it with the darker brown. And you see I'm not going like all the way to the center or towards the middle of my eyelid. I'm just like right at the corner. It doesn't matter like how far onto your eyelid you really go, just because we're going to be blending it once we pack on the shimmer color to the eyelid. Now we're going to take that second Anastasia brush, the one that was clean at first, and we're going to just blend this out. You just want to stay in this outer V. So now I'm going to take this darker brown color right next to the one that we already used, and I'm going to deepen that outer V. Same brush. And this one I'm really only swirling onto the eyelid. Like, we'll buff it out, but I really only want the corner of my eyelid to be darkened. and we're gonna blend it out with that Anastasia brush. So I want like this corner not to be so much dark brown, but more of like a reddish. So I'm gonna add this reddish color from the Jaclyn Hill palette onto my corner. So I'm just packing this on top of that dark brown color. You guys are wondering why I keep looking this way. It's because there's a man that lives next door to me in a wheelchair, and he is like rolling on his wheelchair down the street, like rolling. So now I'm gonna go in, and first I'm gonna go into this like pink color right here, and I'm gonna mix it with kind of like this golden color and maybe this color. And I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on it. And then I'm going to pack it onto my eyelid. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye. If you're wondering why I'm not closing my right eye, it is because I do not have the best vision in my left eye, and I'll mess up. So I want more pink on here, so I'm going to go back into the pink and kind of pack that on top of this. So now I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to go into the second like shimmer shadow. The shimmer shadow is more white. This is more like shimmer. So I'm going to go into this and we're going to pack this onto the middle of the eyelid. And I'm going to spray it again with some Fix Plus. And I'm just putting this like in the middle. Now we're gonna go back in with that darker shade, not the darkest, but this like brown shade, and we're just kind of blend this out. We're trying to blend like at the top of the shimmer shade that we did, just so that we buff it out a little bit and it all blends out together. Now I'm gonna put foundation on, and then we'll like line our waterline and put mascara and eyeliner on. So I've already primed my face. I'm gonna take a wet beauty blender and spray it with this MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm gonna use what I've been using for like my drugstore foundation. It's this Maybelline 24-hour foundation in Warm Sun. Supposed to be on my face, but I got it other places. So I try to pack like the most foundation on like my chin and then build it up. I'm gonna do my forehead. So I always use like the least amount of foundation and then build up, just because I don't ever like my face to be cakey. And this is, even with just a little bit of foundation, this foundation actually looks full coverage. Don't you guys like my little bow? I got this little bow from Ulta after I seen like one of the girls that I follow on YouTube have it on. I'm like, I gotta have one, it's so cute. So I love this one. I have like bunny ears and I have a unicorn. I actually found the unicorn. But yeah, Ulta has them. They're like $7. They're super cute. And it keeps me from getting like all my makeup and bronzer, like everything I put around my face and my hair. So that's my foundation. Like you see, I didn't even use a lot, but it's like pretty full coverage. I mean, you can probably still see this blemish here, but I don't care. So now I'm going to use concealer. Like normally when I'm doing drugstore foundation, I will use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I really like this concealer. I feel like it's a really good comparable concealer, but I don't know where we're going today and I really want my face to be like all the way together. So my go-to is always the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I'm in the color Warm Dark. So I do one eye at a time. Not that I think that this dries, but I'm always afraid that it will. So I just make like a triangle right in the corner, and then using the same beauty blender, I just blend it out. And I always try to like make sure that I definitely get the inner corner of my eye, and then I blend it out and try to like define my eyeshadow as well. And then I always drag it down so that it tries to cover my lash lines. My makeup is always like budging right here. And then I love a highlight, so I'm definitely gonna highlight my nose and my forehead and my cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna set my concealer. So I'm gonna set my concealer with the CoverX FX Translucent Light Perfect Setting Powder. So I just tap some into like the cup that it comes in. And I put some on my beauty blender. And then I pack it on, like I press it into my face. And then I kind of let some sit so that I can do my eyeliner and my mascara, and it won't like actually get stuck on my face. But I try not to like put a whole lot or bake. I don't really bake. But I feel like pressing it into my concealer really stops it from creasing. I probably only bake if I'm looking to be like super full coverage. Before I put my eyeliner on, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I've seen girls on YouTube like heat this thing up and then curl their lashes. I am deathly afraid of doing that. Like, how don't you burn your eye? I don't understand. Like, seriously, how don't you burn your eye? I'm confused. But I just do this and I count to like 10, sometimes 20 if I really want them curled. But I always do it twice. There's this girl at my job, she has like the most gorgeous eyelashes. Like, I know a lot of girls who get like fall season, they look absolutely gorgeous, but there's this girl at my job and she has like the most gorgeous eyelashes. Like, I'm on Instagram on her page all the time. Like, oh my god, how? So now I'm actually gonna take a color from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just kind of put it around my lash line. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia brush and I'm gonna take the tapered end and dip it into this color on the Jaclyn Hill palette. And then I'm gonna put this on the bottom of my lash line. And then I'm going to take that shimmer color that we put on our eyelid and I'm going to put this right in the center of my lash line. So I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I actually got this while Sephora was having its Labor Day sale. I got it in like a $25 sample kit. And this is really only like my second time using it, but whatever. I like it. Now I'm going to go in with this Kat Von D tattoo liner. And I'm going to line my eyes. I swear my fiance is always like, why do you drag your eye? And my mom, who always compliments my eyeliner, every time she actually sees me do my eyeliner, she's like, you're gonna get wrinkles. I'm like, if I get wrinkles in my eyeliners, Mom, I don't care. Alright, so before I do my mascara, I'm gonna set my face. Not gonna set my face. So I'm gonna prime my eyelashes with this Lancome Booster XL. I got this too. I think it's a full size, but I got this in that mascara and that Sephora kind of gift package that I got. I thought she was going to die. She's like, don't do it. I seriously need to ask the girl at my job though, like what she does or how she does her mascara to make her eyelashes pop the way they do. And I'm praying that she doesn't just tell me she's just got bomb eyelashes. That'll hurt my feelings. So now that I've primed my lashes, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Again, this came in that Sephora kit, but L'Oreal Lash Paradise, that is like the perfect dupe for this. But I don't have it anymore, so. You guys have probably not even been seeing me do this, have you? I'm sorry. When I do my upper lashes, like I try to like start from the base and then pull up, and then I take the mascara again and just kind of brush the tips of my lashes. Now, like I said, I'm going to take it and just kind of like brush the tips of them. let them dry, and then I'll brush off my setting powder and then set my face. So I'm just brushing off my setting powder. And then I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I actually use the one that's in medium deep. The one that's in translucent is just way too light for me. So I just go in and I put some on my brush, and then I tap the brush so that there's not a whole lot. And then I just swirl it all over my face. And my fiance is home. I wonder how much of this powder he finds in the bathroom. Now I'm gonna bronze. Now I'm using one of the new Anastasia bronzers in Mahogany. My fiance came in the house and he's like, man, you look like you got a lot of makeup on. And I looked in the mirror and I felt like I did look ashy, so this is gonna add some color back to my face. Now I'm going to add a highlight to my cheekbones as well as my brow bone. So I'm going to use this Master Comb by Maybelline in Molten Gold. This has been like my favorite drugstore highlighter. I'm going to add this to my cheeks. As well as my nose and my cupid's bow. Then I'm going to blend that out with the same brush I did my bronzer with. Then I'm going to take this brush and put that same highlighter on my brow bone. Use my finger to blend it out. And now I'm going to spray my face with Matte Fix Plus. And then this is my favorite setting spray, is this NYX Matte Finish. And I'm going to spray my face with that. Let me try it. Then I'm going to line my lips with this brown lip pencil. I actually got these in like a package off Amazon. gonna go in with this Maybelline Beige for Good lipstick. And then go in with this Revlon lip gloss in Rosy Future. This is like the perfect dupe for the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Alright you guys, so this is the very first look on my page. Please comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.